Welcome back. As we all know, or at least we've been talking about, today is one of the busiest shopping days of the year, especially for online shoppers like myself. It's Cyber Monday, but I know I'm one of these people, big issue with impulse buying. So we're going to talk about that today. We have licensed pastoral counselor here, Dr. James Stillwell. Always great advice from you, and I think I need your help in this area.
To curb her enthusiasm.
To curb my impulse buying. So I know your first tip is kind of know your budget. Talk to us about that.
Well, first of all, have a budget.
I need to do that. Step one, I'm out.
Go into it with the facts of the budget right in front of you, because we will do emotional reasoning. Sometimes we shop because of guilt or for other reasons, or just because it's fun. It's a great feeling to buy for somebody else, but to have those boundaries up front.
Okay.
And I just want to jump on to the end of that before I get to my next question. When you do buy online, it doesn't feel like you've been shopping.
Right.
So you're sort of a little
deceptive.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But when you're out shopping and you got the bags,
yes,
that's when there's a worry.
That's what this is all about. This is no accountability at the moment. So that's why we need to talk this through.
Okay.
Shop till you drop does not apply online. You never drop.
Okay. Well, this is something that you said. Think about needs more than wants.
As you're buying for others,
please.
It doesn't say you cannot do the fun things, but think about what your loved one needs more than just what's frivolous, because they'll appreciate that more.
All right.
For sure.
And I know you say to use a credit card, not a debit card. Why is that?
Oh, lots of reasons.
What if we need it?
Yeah, but
because there are people out there to scam you.
Okay.
And as long as you buy something and you want to take it back, credit card will back you up. Debit card won't do that. But the other thing is, somebody can empty your bank account if you're using a debit card, and with a credit card, you're protected against that.
Yeah, it's called Katie So Love.
So there you go.
Yeah.
That's who empties the bank account, let me tell you. Something that I thought was interesting, another point you brought up, openly discuss significant purchases beforehand with your family. Don't try to outbuy each other.
Yes.
Well, I've never understood that part, don't try to outbuy each other.
That didn't relate to you?
Well, no, because I live alone as well, so I don't sort of have any accountability to anyone. But I do like how you said openly discuss it if you're in a marriage or if your father's credit card.
You know, I do, about half of my counseling is with couples.
Okay.
And so one of the biggest issues with couples is what feels like financial betrayal. And when one person's responsible for the budget and they're way over budget and they haven't talked about it, that's a break in trust. And so discuss these things beforehand so that you're on the same page and you don't get in trouble.
You can discuss your purchases with me, Troy.
Thank you. Well, you know I would.
If it's for me, I'll
You know I would.
Yeah.
You know, because we talk continually.
So I'm just laughing looking at this next one. You know, you say shop sober, and it's kind of funny, but I think a lot of times in the holiday season we want a glass of wine, maybe some eggnog. Why is it important to shop sober?
Well, here again, when you're shopping in public, you're probably not drunk.
That's true. No, it's true.
But when you're at home, again, there's no accountability there, probably, and don't make any major life decisions when you're under the influence. That's just a good rule.
That's why
wine makes everything better, Dr. Stillwell.
In the moment, but you don't want regrets.
Okay,
That's the whole point.
That also means no drunken text messaging or dialing. Like, we've got so much to talk to you about.
No shopping hangover.
Yes, exactly. Hey, we really appreciate you coming in. We're going to see
Always
a lot
great
more
advice.
of you,
My
Dr.
pleasure.
James
Thanks
Stillwell.
so much.
And if you want to find out more information about Dr. James Stillwell Ministries, there's the phone number, there's the website. Head on over, make an appointment with him. He gives some great advice. We really appreciate it. Well,